Hello, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. This is Keto Granny. This is your first time here. I'd like to welcome you in. If you are returning, I'd like to say thank you for joining me. Y'all, I've got a lot to talk about today. I want to talk about my weight loss journey for this week. I had a successful week again this week. I did, however, fall off yesterday. And I say fall off because I ate some things that I shouldn't have eaten. And I say shouldn't have eaten because I had been doing so good. But I went to the store once again. I fell prey to my lemon cookies yesterday. So I had some lemon cookies yesterday. So I've got to be more diligent today. I'm not beating myself up. Remember, don't beat yourself up when you fall off or something. Just get up and keep going. Keep going right where you fell off at. Just get up and start again. You know, it took me a while to lose 100 pounds, but I was able to lose 100 pounds that I have been able to keep off since I started on my weight loss journey. I had to learn how to maintain that 100-pound weight loss. I had to learn the type of foods to eat. I had to learn what worked for me as far as what exercise I needed to add in order to be successful on my weight loss journey. I found that by exercising and walking daily, it made it so much easier for me. This was one of the first type of exercise that I started back doing after I started on my weight loss journey. And I didn't even start off exercising at first. I didn't even start off walking at first. I didn't add walking into my weight loss journey until it was well underway. And when I first started, I didn't walk very far. So go at your pace. Remember, this is not a race. Go as far as you can, turn around, go back home if you can find somewhere to sit, whatever is necessary. But go at your pace and each day add on a little more. Make your walk a little bit longer. Say you start off with 10 minutes. Well, then maybe the next day, venture out an extra 5 or 10 minutes and keep doing that until you're walking at least 30 to 40, 45 minutes, at a time, and you will be so happy with the benefits that you see. I know that I was. I had to start looking at the foods that I was eating. That was the next thing that I had to do. I had to start looking at what I was eating that was hurting me, what was not healthy, what was not benefiting me. And I had to take out a lot of foods. I had to take out a lot of junk foods and also a lot of sugary foods, pasta, cakes, pies. These were the first type of foods that I focused on taking out of my diet. And I took them out gradually because it was very, very hard for me to stop eating these things just off the bat. So it was something that I had to do gradually. I wasn't always successful when I first started out doing this. There were many, many times that I fell off, but like I said, I just got up and I kept going. And so that's what you need to do also. You need to have that mindset that if you fall off or if you fail, don't beat yourself up. Get up and start again. Start taking carbs out of your diet, carbs of different foods that you eat. You know what the carbohydrates are. You know the foods that usually taste good, the sweets. Start taking those carbs out of your diet, and you're going to notice a really, really big difference when you start avoiding junk food and start removing sugary foods from your meals. By doing this also and adding in exercise plus eating lower calorie, more healthy foods, this is going to create a calorie deficit, which is going to be very, very good for you. I know a lot of people say that a calorie deficit isn't necessary, don't talk about these things. But when I first started, I know that I had a major calorie deficit just by taking out my sugars, taking out my junk foods, and adding in exercise and starting to move my body. All of this created a calorie deficit. So you can do the same thing, create a calorie deficit, And you're going to do that basically when you first start, because more than likely you're going to be eating a whole lot of carbs in your diet that you're going to have to remove. And by doing this, you're going to create a calorie deficit by adding in a little bit more exercise, especially if you haven't been exercising. This is going to help you create a calorie deficit also. And I've always heard some people say that the secret sauce for weight loss is the calorie deficit. Also, like I said, exercising and working out, this is going to be oh so important. At least it was for me, and it still is today. I have found that I'm not able to lose weight as rapidly. I'm not able to see my scale progressing like I want to if I am not exercising or doing something to move my body every day, at least 30 to 45 minutes for at least 5 days a week, you guys. I have to do it 5 days a week. And sometimes I even aim for doing exercise 7 days a week. 5 to 7 days of exercise is going to really, really benefit you. It's going to help you create that calorie deficit. It's going to help you start toning your body. And then with you avoiding the junk food and taking the carbs out, walking daily and adding in some exercise, you are going to see some really, really great benefits. Like I said, for me, those things worked so great. The diet that I chose to use was the ketogenic diet. On this diet, I ate about 70 to 75% worth um, of fats. I'm almost forgetting 70, 75% worth of fats were in my diet. I had about 20 to 25% worth of protein in my diet on a daily basis, and then 5 to 10% worth of carbohydrates. On the ketogenic diet, you want to avoid carbohydrates as much as you can. And on the true ketogenic diet, they say that you should really get your total carbohydrate intake down to at least 20 grams or less daily. Now, that's a lot easier said than done. You really have to learn the type of foods to eat. You have to learn what's in those foods. And this is going to help you start paying more attention to your macros. Yes, start tracking your macros. Your macros is where you're tracking the amount of fats, the amount of proteins, and the amount of carbohydrates that you have in your diet and that you are eating. So make sure that you track your macros. There are many different applications that you can use. I use Carb Manager, but they have Zero, they have Fitbit. There are many different things that you can use that can help you track your macros. Tracking your macros is going to be very, very important. You're going to learn about different foods that you can eat. You're going to learn what foods work the best for you, and you're going to learn what macros works the best for you as far as how much protein you should be having or you should be eating, how much fat you should have in your diet, and then getting your carbohydrate intake down very, very low. That's what you really, really want to concentrate on. And then also you want to concentrate on adding protein into your diet and making sure that you have enough protein in your diet. Very, very important. After you start doing these things, make sure that you maintain your calorie deficit and aim always, like I said, when you're eating, make sure that you're aiming to hit your protein goal. That's what you want to aim to hit every day is your protein goal. And sometimes that's hard to do. I try to aim to hit my protein goal by adding in more meats to my diet. And also I add in a protein snack that I eat occasionally when I know that my protein needs to be up a little bit more for that day. So you can find different ways to add in protein to your diet. Like I say, some people do it with powders and different things like that, but I really prefer to do it with food. And the best way is to just add in more meat. Make sure that while you are dieting or on your weight loss journey, make sure that you are setting some realistic goals. Don't say that you want to lose 20 pounds in a week. That's not very realistic. But you can say that you want to lose 20 pounds in maybe 2 to 3 months. That is a much more realistic goal and something that you can actually accomplish. Make sure that you are setting goals that are attainable. You have to set goals that are attainable. You don't want to defeat yourself from the beginning. Um, so set realistic, attainable goals, and when you reach those goals, reward yourself. Don't reward yourself by going out and eating or anything like that. Maybe take a small trip somewhere, go on a hike. Um, if you want to try something, maybe try a new dish or a recipe, but make sure that it's something that's maybe high protein, low carb. Um, you don't have to starve yourself in order to lose weight, or you don't have to always eat less in order to lose weight. Sometimes it's just depends on the different choices that you can make in order to replace what you're already doing. That may be all you need to do in order to start seeing some progress. So just remember, making better choices is going to help you be successful. Also, better choices on the exercise you do, better choices on taking care of yourself, better choices on the foods that you're eating. You're going to start making better choices as to add in some exercise to your diet. But these are some basic things that you can do to lose weight. These are the things that help me to lose weight and to, like I said, lose over 100 pounds and be able to keep off at least that 100 pounds. So I just wanted to hop on here and share that with you. If this is your first time here, hit that subscribe button, like, share, and comment below about um, how this video helped you or what else I can do by sharing my journey with you. Information that you may need to help you also, because being on this journey has not been a cakewalk. It has not been a cakewalk at all. There are many, many days that I fell off, many, many days that I was depressed, many, many days that I was discouraged. But also on those days, I found the strength to get back up, to keep going, and to start again whenever that was necessary. So, this is what you have to do also. This is what you have to do also. You have to decide that you want to be successful, and then you have to come up with a plan that is going to work for you to be able to reach those steps and to get there. You're not going to be perfect. By no means are you going to be perfect. But like I said, when you fall off, get up and start again. This is your weight loss journey. Complete it at your pace. And remember, it is not a race. The only person that you're racing against is probably racing against yourself. But just remember that you can be on this journey. If you fall off, um, try to eat foods that you really, really like. And remember, you're going to have to take out some foods that you really, really like. So work on that. Work on just changing your eating habits, making better food choices, better life choices. And until next time, have a great day.